What's up, amazing people of YouTube? TJ here again. So in this video, I'm doing something a little bit different, maybe a little bit fun. This is kind of like a blast from the past kind of thing. So I recently got something back that I haven't seen in a long time. My mother actually brought this back to me, and this was an iPod Nano 5th generation, which, if you may or may not remember, came out way back in the day. I hate to make myself sound ancient, but 2009, my first year in college, and I haven't seen this in so long. So this is essentially, I consider to be a pretty significant piece of Apple's product history. Mainly because this was the only iPod Nano that ever featured a camera, a built-in video camera, and microphone and speakers. Now granted, these are obviously not high-quality camera and microphone or speakers for that matter, but they were at least there. They were included. They were another additional feature that you could play around with your iPod Nano. And, this is, I actually originally had a green one of these when I first got one in 2009, and it was, I loved it. And back in 2009, it was an interesting time because the first couple of years of the iPhone, I kind of had a checkered history with it. So a little mini story time here. So I grew up in the Adirondack Mountains. If you're familiar with New York, you know what those are. I lived in the woods. I lived on a dirt road. So that means I had no cell service at all in my hometown, in the house I grew up in until I was, I think, 19 years old. And didn't have cell service, but yet I stupidly wanted to have the iPhone. So I basically, for a period of time, I paid for cell service even though I didn't have any cell service where I lived. But so I got rid of my iPhone eventually, then back to the iPod Touch. So in 2009, in the fall of 2009, I had just an iPod Touch. And I remember at that time, the big thing was the iPod Touch going to get a camera? It didn't get a camera that year, but the iPod Nano did. The iPod Touch didn't get a camera until 2010. So if you're kind of wondering about a little history time, there you go. But so this is a really interesting device, and it came in a lot of cool colors. I believe, I know it was green, kind of like a slate gray or dark silver kind of color. Orange, I think red, maybe even a yellow, I think blue. It came in quite a few colors, and so I think that was like, I would say, one of the best looking iPods. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I think this is the most adaptive iPod Nano Apple ever made. And as you probably know, the iPod Nano went through a slew of design changes. They made like a slightly shorter and thinner one. They made like a really weird, ugly, square one that was like even smaller. Then they made one after this guy. They made one that they extended the screen to the entire device and they killed off the click wheel, which, I guess it's just the natural evolution of design, but it was kind of sad to see the click wheel go. And then, of course, the iPods died off completely. Apple just decided to kill off the iPod, which, I knew the day would come, but I never thought it would come that soon because, at one time the iPods were a staple of the Apple product line. And now they've been extinct for a couple of years at least now, which is kind of crazy to think. But yeah, I mean, this was definitely a nostalgic thing to acquire the other day, and I was like, wow, I'm going to have to do a video on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sure that, I know there wasn't really much to it, but if you're like me and you enjoyed the iPod Nano 5th Gen, I'm sure you probably enjoyed seeing this again. And again, it's one of those things, if you have iPods, I'm sure you'll hold on to them because, really, they're extinct. So why not keep it in your collection forever? I know I'm going to keep this guy in my collection now that I have it again. But that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I will end this video here at the now. And if you enjoyed this kind of video, leave a comment below, and I will keep doing these kinds of videos. Until next time, Peace out for now, and have a great day.